motion, this the example which I have shown you, in that equal distances are being covered in equal intervals of time, so it is a uniform motion. But have you ever seen uniform motion? Do you know what is uniform motion? Can you give me an example of uniform motion? Anyone? Actually, uniform motion is very rare. Whenever a car also travels on the road, it finds some obstructions, hindrances, traffic jam is there, some cattle or dog might come in the between, and the car has to reduce its speed. So therefore, ideal uniform motion is very rare. One example of uniform motion can be if the car moves with a particular constant velocity on a highway road. If the car moves with a constant velocity on a highway road, then that can be an example of uniform motion. But that is also rare. So uniform motion is rare. We have to deal with non-uniform motion. So in this textbook, they have given an example of uniform and non-uniform motion. Consider an object moving along a straight line. Let it travel 5 meters in the first second, 5 meters in the next second, 5 meters in the third second, and 5 meters in the fourth second. In this case, the object covers 5 meters in each second. As the object covers equal distances in equal intervals of time, it is said to be in uniform motion. The time interval in this motion should be small. In our day-to-day life, we come across motions where objects cover unequal distance. Yes, what I was saying, that in our day-to-day life, हमारी रोज़मर्रा की ज़िंदगी में हमें यही मिलता है कि अनइक्वल डिस्टेंसेस ही हम इक्वल इंटरवल्स ऑफ टाइम में कन्वर्ट कर पाते हैं. इक्वल डिस्टेंसेस हम नहीं कवर कर पाते इक्वल टाइम इंटरवल्स में. In our day-to-day life, we come across motions where objects cover unequal distances in equal intervals of time. For example, when a car is moving on a crowded street or a person is jogging in a park. These are some instances of non-uniform motion. Are you aware about the units and dimensions? Are you? कोई बोल नो सर बात कुछ बोल.
No, class 9th. No?
You are not aware about units and dimensions. So every quantity has a unit. Otherwise, how you will measure it? मतलब 50 मीटर 100 मीटर से छोटा है, ये कैसे पता चलेगा हमें? जब कोई डायमेंशन देते हैं हम उसको, जैसे स्पीड, आपने अगर स्पीड के बारे में पढ़ा हो तो स्पीड क्या है? स्पीड में मीटर पर सेकंड है, किलोमीटर पर आवर है. तो उसको क्वांटिफाई कैसे करेंगे? उस चीज़ को क्वांटिफाई करने के लिए हमें यूनिट चाहिए. तो डिस्टेंस के लिए भी वैसा है कि डिस्टेंस को भी क्वांटिफाई करने के लिए हमें मीटर चाहिए. मीटर, किलोमीटर, ऐसा. तो डिस्टेंस का यूनिट है मीटर. राइट डाउन, यूनिट ऑफ डिस्टेंस इज मीटर. लेट मी आल्सो राइट डाउन. Unit of distance is equals to meter. Someone might ask the question, why only meter? Why not meter square? Or why not meter cube? Because it is meter, because it is linear. Since the path traversed is linear, it will have meter, only one. But since the area, since if we talk of area, then the unit of area becomes meter square. Path into path, it becomes meter square. And volume is given by meter cube, because it is area and one path. So that is how the dimensions, you will learn further about dimensions and dimension constants and those things in the higher classes. So now we are going to talk about average speed. So what is average speed? In fact, what is speed? Do you have any idea about speed? what speed is? Speed is the rate of change of distance. Like you must have in your cricket match. You know, in your cricket match, you must have seen that say your Jasprit Bumrah has thrown the ball with a speed of 140 km per hour. So the next question is coming that how is the speed being measured? 140 km per hour means the ball will travel a distance of 140 km in 1 hour. If it is not obstructed by anything, it will travel a distance of 140 km per hour. Your Rajdhani train has a speed of 120 km per hour. Shatabdi Express has a speed of 135 km per hour. So what that means is that Shatabdi train or Rajdhani train will cover that 120 km in 1 hour or 135 km in 1 hour. So now why speed is required? Speed is required to measure the rate of change of distance. And how speed is defined? Speed is defined as average speed is equals to total distance traveled divided by total time taken, or further V is equals to S upon T. রেকর্ডিংটা স্টপ করে দাও।